On our first story, women in poultry value chain WIPVAC, with support from the West Africa Food System Resilience Program FSRP, on Tuesday, April 29, marked its 8th anniversary with freely grilled chicken to workers and the general public.
The event, held at the forecourt of the Civil and Local Government Staff Association of Ghana Ministries, was themed Promoting Ghana Chicken. At the event, National President of WIPVAC, Dr. Victoria Efua-Nogbe, commended the Nkoko Nkete project under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture's Poultry Intensification Scheme, describing it as a laudable policy. However, she emphasized that implementation challenges continue to hinder its full impact. She urged the government to establish zonal processing plants to ease the processing burden in the poultry sector and called for increased support for women in the value chain.
So we are expecting that even maybe with this Nkoko Nkete project, I don't know how the structure is, I don't know the models. We are expecting that there could be processing plants placed along the zonal processing plants closer so that people can, because I can't carry my broilers all the way to Kumasi to dress. I can't carry all the way to Cape Coast. Those of us, our members in Central Region, had to partner with the invasive Cape Coast where they dress their chicken. But some are far away, so it's not easy getting it. So definitely government will have to come. The Nkoko Nkete project is a laudable idea. The implementation normally is the issue. So it must really be structured in such a way that it can be very sustainable. People must embrace it with passion, not just because it's there. And then people go in it, and then the mortalities are high. And then at the long run, it will look as if the farmers are not doing the right thing. So capacities must be built for people to know the right thing to do. Then when the inputs are given, it will be managed well.
Deputy Director of the Animal Production Directorate under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Mavis Efutu, also stated that the FSRP, through the ministry, is rolling out innovative and sustainable interventions to assist women in this area. In addition to her statement, she also highlighted that the private sector is contributing by providing cold vans and other logistical support to enhance the transportation and storage of agricultural products, ultimately improving market access and reducing post-harvest losses.
What the ministry does is to empower them, help them, to get inputs in their production process, build their capacity in various modern poultry production technologies. So, for example, we have the World Bank through the Food Systems Resilience Program that is being run under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, supporting these women. About 60 farmers have benefited so far. We are looking at giving them around 50,000 day-old chicks. 25,000 has been done for their first cycle. And what did they do? Supported them with input credits, vaccines, and other logistics, as well as managerial and production technologies that will help them to be competitive in their production. Marketing is very, very important, right? And that makes that the imported poultry products makes the industry less competitive. So one of this campaign that we are doing now, the roadshow and the promotion is part of it. But then we are also promoting consumption of locally, grown chicken, like this very one. Well, we want to focus on, putting together aggregators to mop up, the products in the system. Because value chain approach is a market-oriented approach. Before you even go into production, you would have done your scoping to look out for your market outlets so that, you don't produce and then you finish, and then now you are looking for markets. So again, the Food Systems Resilience Program is working directly hand in hand with them, looking for avenues, as to how to help to ease up the market. The Feed Ghana program is part of the broad agri transformation agenda. And then under this, we are looking at a three-pronged approach, not leaving anybody behind. We have the large-scale farmers, the medium-scale farmers, and the small-scale farmers. They are dealing with, a lower stock That is what we are referring to as the Nkoko Nkitintiki. So whatever your level of production, you will be captured. And then as part of the Feed Ghana program, we have mechanization centers where you can get access to some of these machinery. But also, apart from the main input credit system, you have different financing vehicles that the private sector can access and provide some of these cold vans and other logistics that are required to facilitate the poultry value chain.
On the sidelines of the event, Deputy Agricultural Minister John Dumelo pledged support for poultry farmers, including assistance with marketing and plans for an ultra-modern processing facility.
I think we just have to sit down and see the best marketing strategy, because a lot of Ghanaians love Ghanaian chicken, but sometimes they also complain that it's not available. But once we know that we have 250,000 there, once we know the demand is there, I think merging the two markets, we'll be able to market it. And our Ministry of Food and Agriculture, will definitely help them to market it. I personally will also help them to market it. And I can guarantee that probably within a month or two, all their stock will be finished. Well, I think we've also received some proposals for ultra-modern processing of poultry products. And I think within a year or two, some few facilities will come up that will be able to process, the poultry. And so that one too is on course, and it shall definitely be worked on.